Welcome to First Church of Religious Science. Welcome to our affirmative prayer. Today we're going to be dealing with the subject of shame. The title of today's prayer is Shedding Shame's Shadow. So if that's an issue for you, you've tuned into the right segment. Again, welcome to First Church. I want to try to help people who are dealing with this subject. Before we begin our prayer, though, let's center ourselves in one of the fundamental aspects of New Thought. And that is that we live, move, and we have our being in a singular substance. We would say God is all that there is, or it's all God. So this is to recognize that there is one power, one love, one energy operating in the world and in you. It unites us all in an inseparable oneness with life itself. This affirmative prayer, again, is to facilitate the release of deep-seated shame. This emotion, which people don't talk about quite often, is rooted in past criticisms, internalized negative beliefs, anything and everything that blocks our true essence, which is love and light, and anything that blocks our potential. So we want to be releasing shame. We want to be letting it go. Remembering the wisdom of Louise, our esteemed minister and author of the book, You Can Heal Your Life. Louise, incidentally, was a practitioner and minister here at First Church. She was always suggesting that we let go of all of that stuff, and she encouraged us to embrace a pathway of self-love and self-acceptance, forgiveness. This spiritual journey towards healing invites us to release the burdens of guilt and shame, unworthiness, release all of that and open our hearts, and to know that there's a divine pattern of love and healing and health in us, moving through us all the time. The first step of affirmative prayer is recognition, as I mentioned. So if you're new to the teaching, once again, this is probably the most important part of the prayer, because this is where we recognize that spirit, once again, is all that there is. There's one all-encompassing spiritual activity, the heartbeat of all existence. As we say, and I've said already, it's in you, operating through you as you. So let's settle into the idea that God in me, operating through me, is me, and realize it's a constant presence, never an absence. So if you understand that, you've done a lot already, knowing I'm one with the one. And as you do this, you're able to open yourself up to the limitless guidance, because you know that Spirit is living within you. So being settled in this realization, I'll now perform the affirmative prayer in the first person, releasing shame. I recognize the divine presence, the one all-encompassing spiritual activity in me, operating through me. This energy is the source. In me, it's a constant source. It's a constant presence, never fades. It's always there, wooing me on, guiding me, enveloping me in divine love and wisdom. I know I'm connected with that divine source now. I know I am an inseparable part of its infinite wisdom and love. In this unity, in this oneness, I affirm that I'm a perfect expression of divine life, moving in harmony with Spirit, with the laws of Spirit and the laws of the universe. In this moment of deep connection with Source, I realize my inherent goodness and freedom from shame. I acknowledge that my true essence is of God, of Spirit, and it's untainted by the past or experiences or any actions or activity. I'm not defined by my mistakes or by the judgments of others. I release the need for any of the things that I might have done before. I love, accept, and approve of myself. I forgive myself. I change all of this around, and I now proclaim that I am a radiant being of light and deserving of unconditional love and forgiveness. With every single breath, I release the shadows of the past, the shadows of shame. I release the need for any of it, all of it, and I know that the divine light of understanding, acceptance, and compassion, I allow the divine light, rather, of understanding, acceptance, and compassion to illuminate my life. I affirm that every single step of my journey is guided by divine wisdom, leading me forward towards a realization of my true worthiness. I'm filled now today with profound gratitude, thankfulness for this healing journey, for everything I've been through that has brought me to this place. I give thanks for the divine love that heals all wounds. I give thanks to those of you who have forgiven me. I give thanks for the strength that emerges from vulnerability. And I give thanks for the peace that comes from forgiveness, self-forgiveness, forgiveness from others. My heart overflows with appreciation, with the realization of my true nature, that I am one with the one, that I am an individualization of this one love, one power, free from the burdens of the past. I now have let them all go. With a heart full of faith, and as I said, great gratitude, I release this prayer into the law, knowing it is done, trusting in the divine process. I let go, knowing my words are active in the mind of the divine and that healing is already unfolding. I now am liberated from shame, embraced by divine love, and illumined by the truth of my being. And so it is. Thank you very much.